So when I escape out of the jail, when they catch me 24 hours later because somebody decided they wanted to get the reward money, the reward was out on me for $1,500. When they put that reward money out, I'm sitting on it. Listen, I'm sitting on this girl porch. I'm chilling. I'm cooling. I'm finna go to Virginia in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I got my little red bones young in Virginia at school. I'm finna go up here and hide out on the campus. So I'm sitting on the porch. This girl brother pull up. Skirt. When he pulled up, I could see, listen, I could see the head of the car. I could see the head of the car. So I'm like, who? I tap her. I'm like, I said, who is that right there? She said, oh, it's my brother. So when he get out the car, he turned the corner. Soon as he seen me, he jumped. He jumped. He was like, I was like, man, what's up, bro? He said, when you get out? He said, man, you had a $500,000 bond. He said, you made a $500,000 bond, bro? I said, nah, I went and got a bond. I had a bond reduction here and they dropped it down. He said, oh, how much they drop it down to? He was already asking too many questions. He was already being too suspicious. He was asking too many questions. So then I was like, bro, they dropped it down. I made bond. He was like, what big sugar get? He was asking about my charge partner. I said, oh, they ain't get him no bond reduction here. He said, oh, that's what's up. He said, I'm finna go in here and fix me something. He said, you hungry, bro? He said, how long you gonna be over here? I said, oh, I'm just chilling right now. I'm waiting on somebody to come get me. I'm finna head out. He was like, oh, okay. This man walked in the kitchen. Hey, double tap the screen too. This man walked in the kitchen. He ain't in the kitchen 5 minutes. He walked right back out. He said, bro, man, you could have told me, man. He said, you know you on the news right now. I said, huh? He said, bro, you on the news. He said, you on the news right now, bro. They said you escaped. He said, you could have told me you escaped, bro. He said, you cool over here? You cool? He said, man, you want something to eat? I'm finna fix you something to eat. I said, no, I don't want to eat. I really need some rest. I really need some rest. You know what I'm saying? I really just want to lay down. He said, oh, you come on in the house. You know what I'm saying? You want to? You come on in here and lay down. I said, oh, that's what's up. That what's up. Man, I go in. Listen, I'm an escape artist. If you done read the book, I got 18 escape charges. I got 18 escape charges, 77 attempts. Listen. So I'm laying in the bed, knocked out. All of a sudden, they send a little chunky brother in there. He come in there with his little knock knee. The man shake me. He shake me. When he shake me, he was like, boo, boo, boo. When he say my name, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm on the run. I know the charges. I know how serious it is. So I jump up. When I jump up though, he already, look, this what he was doing. He tiptoeing out the house. He like this. He tiptoeing out the house. He turn around and look at me. I'm looking at him. We looking at each other. He say, I'm sorry. He said, they got the house surrounded, boo. Then he started trucking. He trucked right back out the house. I said, oh man. By the time I heard the door close for him to get outside, they on the bullhorn. Baker, we know you're in the house. We want you to come on out. We don't want you to get hurt, and we don't want nobody else to get hurt. I said, oh. I get up out the bed. I said, man, listen. I don't know how this finna go down, but it's finna go down. I said, man, I need to look out the window. Because, you know, when you're on the run for some reason, you feel like you can get away from the police. I don't care how many police out there. To everybody I'm on my TikTok live and my IG live at the same time. So I walk to the window. I'm trying to go outside so I can see how many police outside. I put my hands under the blankets. Because I'm trying to get them to see I ain't got no weapon in my hand. The book, go to my website, jtb3.org. He keep asking about my book. Hold on, commercial break me, please. jtb3.org. The book on sale too, jtb3.org. So I put my hands under the blinds. When I put my hands under the blinds, I put my head under the blind. Police everywhere. Listen. When I see all the police, they behind the trees. They got the U.S. Marshals out here. They got the helicopters out here. They got every news station. Listen, Channel 2 out here, Channel 4 out here, Channel 5 out here, and Fox News 17 is out here. Listen, the news stations is out here like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the run. This special aggravated robbery, special aggravated kidnapping, first degree premeditated murder. Not only am I on the run for that, they want to know how in the world did this man get out of the Robertson County jail the way he did. That I already know that's what they want to ask me. I already know that's what they want to ask me. As soon as I get my opportunity to go out here and tell them how I got out of jail, somebody gonna get fired. And I'm gonna make sure of it. I'm gonna make sure of it. If I'm finna go to jail for life, somebody finna lose their job. You about to lose your job. You about to lose your job. You about to lose your job. Because I'm not going to tell them the real version. I'm not going to tell them the real version. I'm going to tell them people, y'all let me out of there. That's just how it's going to go down when I go out there. When I go out there and tell it, you about to lose your job. Then point blank period. When I start, you finna get fired. You finna get fired. So look, them people on the bullhorn, Mr. Baker, we know you're in the house. Come on, you need to come on out of the house. We don't want you to get hurt. We don't want nobody else to get hurt. So at this point, I'm still, man, I'm not going back to jail. I'm not, who surrendering? Who surrendering? It's gonna be a problem. I get on the phone, call my people, tell my people, look, I don't know what's about to happen, but listen, I'm not going back to jail. Oh no, you don't need to do nothing like that. I hang up the phone. Ain't nobody finna talk me out of this. I hang the phone up. Ain't nothing to rap about. Ain't nothing to talk about. All of a sudden, the phone ring. Listen, the phone ring. It's the Sarge. It's the Sarge who over the operation, whoever trying to negotiate with me. You know what I'm saying? I pick up the phone. Pow, hello? They got my girlfriend on three-way. And for some reason, I was a little sensitive. I was a little soft. You know what I'm saying? I was emotionally driven at the time. I should not even been talking to her. She talking about, what is you doing? You need to come out of that house and turn yourself in. Man, ain't nobody finna do none of that. You come do the time with me then. You come do the time. Then she hit me with this. Well, what about Samaria? What about your daughter? You being selfish. Here we go. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna go on and surrender. I said, you know what? I said I'm gonna go on and surrender. I said, but check this out. I told the Sarge, I said, look, Sarge. I said, I need to get something to drink first before I come out here. This true story. He said, well, go on and get you something to drink. He said, go on and walk to the kitchen. He said, I'll make sure I tell all my officers to stand down. He said, when you come around the corner, he said, because I can see the refrigerator right now. He said, I can see the refrigerator. He said, when you come around the corner, he said, you'll see me standing. He said, I'm the officer. I'll have the bullhorn. He said, I'll give you a wave. I'll let you know that's me. Man, I come around that corner, open the refrigerator, looked over to the left. He's standing right there. He's smiling. Listen, sir, this ain't nothing. He's smiling. This is not funny. This ain't nothing to be smiling about, sir. I'm finna go to jail. I don't care nothing about that. I open the refrigerator up. I grab a root beer. I get the root beer. But at the same time, I'm looking at the back. I'm looking at the back because I'm trying to see how many police behind the house. Because if I can, I just run on out the back door. Looked out there. I said, my God. Them folks listen, I guarantee you, no exaggeration. It was at least 150 police officers from the front to the back. It was at least 150 police officers. They got officers in the front, officers in the back. They got officers across the street in the driveway. They got the U.S. Marshals out there. Like I said, they got the helicopters out there. They got mobile crisis out there. Listen, it was so many police officers back. Them folks acting like they was finna run in and capture the Unabomber. I said, these folks act like, what is going on? Like, it ain't that serious. It was that serious. So I tell the officer, I'm like, look, I tell you what. I said, I'm in the middle of the house. Y'all can come on out and come get me. Y'all come on. And I'm telling this to get on. I'm telling this to get up to the correction officer. Y'all come in the house, come get me. So I get down in the middle of the floor. Before I do that though, the house where I'm at, the woman be taking Seroquel. I go grab Seroquel, about 4 or 5 of them. First time ever taking Seroquel. Only thing I know about Seroquel is you going to sleep. That's all I know. I go grab the Seroquel down. Get out in the middle. I'm in the middle of the house. I tell them, all right, y'all come on in. I get out the phone. I hang the phone up. All of a sudden, I hear, when they kick the door in, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm terrified. When they kick the door in, I just know they finna come in and do it to me. Them folks kick the door in. Is anybody else in the house? I said, no, sir, it's just me. No, sir, it's just me. No, sir. Man, listen, them folks came around. Man, I don't know what kind of weapons. Them folks acting like they were coming in there to get Bin Laden. Man, them folks come around the corner. Get out, get out, get out. I'm already down. Whoa. Put the weapons down. Get out. Hold on, sir. I am already on the ground. I can't get down no further. You know what I'm saying? But look, listen though. When he grabbed me, I'm thinking they finna put cuffs on me. I'm thinking they finna put the handcuffs on me. These folks hog-tied me. They pulled out the zip ties. Then they pick me up. And when they carry me out the house, I'm up in the air like this. When they carry me up out the house, when they carry me out the house, I remember them asking me one more time. They said, is anybody else in the house? Why you keep yelling, bro? I don't know what it is with police and yelling when they doing what they do. What? Bruh, I'm right. Is it anybody else in the house? Is it anybody? I know one thing for sure, two things for certain. You better not raise your voice at me like that no more, sir. Don't be raising. Why is you yelling for? What's wrong with you? Well, look. So when he said, I'm like, no, sir, ain't nobody else in the house. I went to jail. I'll tell you that too. After they tell me that, he got the second. They had the first team. They had the first team who was coming in to get me out the house. Then they had team number 2. They had the tactical team. This the tactical team. They had team number 2 going in behind me. Soon as they get me out the house, he said, go. These folks act like they was really going. I don't know what they thought they was finna get. Go. They come, listen, they back on the wall like this. They go in. When they, listen, I'm watching it. It's like some movie stuff. When they go in, they up, and then they throw a flash bomb in these people's house. This why I didn't like. These people throw a flash bomb in these people's house. Go. I heard. It was like these folks blew these people's house up. I'm sitting there like, whoa. Who paying for these damages y'all got going on in here? Who paying for these damages? Because I already know how the state get down. Y'all is in here throwing stuff in these people's houses, blowing up these folks' couches and lamps and stuff, man. Messing up these folks' house. I'm not paying for none of this. Who paying for these damages, man? Who pay? I'm down on. What is it? Man, I just told you wasn't nobody else in the house, bro. So then look. Then they finally picked me up. And they carried that. I'm walking to the car. They put me in the car. When I get to the car, the news stations run up. This the moment I've really been waiting for. I've been waiting for the news stations to get to me. I'm ready to tell my story. And y'all live out here? Y'all is live. Please run up to me with that camera. Please run up on here. Because somebody finna get fired. You about to lose your job. Man, soon as they walk me to the front of the house, all the news stations, I'm talking about, they strike out with the cameras. The dude, listen, the little lady with the mic, she right there in my face. I'm talking about, listen, they come around, hey, Mr. Baker, how did you get out of the jail? Listen, the police officer, he tried to hurry up and rush me. I got the zip ties on my feet. I can't walk too fast. So at this point, he about picked me up. Man, I said, they let me out the jail. They let me out the jail. Who let you out the jail, Mr. Baker? Mr. Baker, who let you out the jail? I said, they all let me out the jail. The police officer grabbed my head, because I got braids. I had braids at the time. The police officer grabbed my head, poof, and pushed me in the car. I said, oh, hold on. I said, man, they let me out the car. The woman knocking, listen, the woman knocking on the window. Mr. Baker, which officer let you out of the jail? Which officer let you out of the jail, Mr. Baker? Mr. Baker, can you hear me? Which officer? The man, listen, the car was already started. Soon as that woman said, who let you? Man, that man pulled off so bad. I said, dang, I can't even tell these people who the, man, that's crazy, man. They take me to jail. When I get to the jail, I'm already sleeping. I'm sleeping. Nah. I'm finna get to the correctional officer story though. When I get to the jail, them Seroquels done kicked in. So by the time we pull up, listen, I'm back there like this. I ain't never did a drug a day in my life. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been high. I ain't never tried it. I ain't never popped no pills. I ain't never did no white. I ain't never did nothing a day in my life. Them pills had a real effect on me. I don't see how some people do it. I don't see how, I'm back there. The officer said, you okay? I said, yeah, I'm good. He said, you sure? I'm working on it, man. He said, you sure? I said, yeah, I'm good. Man, the man said, all right, come on. I stepped out the car. I ain't dealing with little people today. I'm gonna get back with you in a minute. I get out the car, I couldn't even walk. The officer, they had to grab me and pick me up. He said, did you take anything? How I was feeling, I had to go on and tell him. I said, yeah, I took some Seroquel. He said, how many did you take? I said, I don't know, just a handful. They give me this little small cup, I don't know what it was, something brown. I swallowed it. It wasn't 15 seconds. Threw up everything that was on my stomach. Soon as I threw up, the TBI walked in the door. Hey, how you doing, Mr. Baker? How you doing? I don't know why everybody's smiling. In a situation like this. I don't know why the police be trying to come to you like everything cool. Like the police. Hey, yeah, double tap the screen on my Instagram. On my TikTok. Double tap the screen. If you're on my TikTok, double tap the screen. Commercial break me, please. And if you ain't already got the book, it's on sale. It's on sale. My website is jtb3.org. jtb3.org. If you ain't already got the book, go get the book. If you ain't already follow me, if you're on TikTok right now, we got 1,400 people on TikTok right now. If you ain't already following me, hit the follow button. If you ain't already following me, hit that follow button. If you ain't already following me on TikTok, follow me. The website is jtb3.org. If you ain't following me on Instagram on here, go follow me on IG, BAKERII. But look, check this out. So after they give me the medication, what's up, my guy? What's up, Chris, y'all? The detectives pop up in the room. Mr. Baker, how you doing? I said, what you mean how I'm doing? I'm finna go to jail. Y'all think I'm playing. This is how I really be talking to them people. What you mean how I'm doing? I'm finna go to jail. He was like, well, I think you already know why we're here. Yeah, I already know why you're here. Talk to me nice. Because I already know what's going on. I'm finna try to get somebody fired. Point blank. If I'm going to do life, somebody lose their job. I said, what's up? He said, well, we just want to know how you got out of the jail. This is what I asked him straight up. If you done read the book, you'll know. I said, am I the only one finna get in trouble for it? That's the first thing I said. I said, am I the only one getting in trouble? They getting in trouble too? He said, I don't know about that. He was like, I don't know about that. We just come to get a statement. I said, if I'm the only one finna get in trouble for it, it ain't nothing for us to talk about. I ain't got nothing to say. I'm only giving you names on the promise of they finna get fired. That's the only reason why I'm talking to you. Other than that, ain't nothing to talk about, sir. Is anybody getting fired? I I ain't in control of that. I said, oh, I ain't got nothing to talk about that. I ain't got nothing to say. I ain't got nothing to say. He said, well, they finna transport you to prison. I said, the prison? I said, dang. I said, I stepped out of jail. I said, I ain't even been convicted. I ain't even been convicted. He said, yeah. He said, they finna transport you to prison. He said, you going to special needs D-Berry. I said, how am I going to prison already and I ain't been convicted? He said, well, believe it or not, you just escaped out of jail, out of the Robertson County jail. He said, no jail in the 19th district wants to hold you now because you are a high escape risk. He said, no jail wants to hold you in the 19th district. So the judge has put an emergency transfer on you to transport you to jail, to transport you to prison. You're going to special needs D-Barrel, maximum security, you'll be on 23-1. You're a high risk now. I said, huh? 23-1? That was up. This how I run across the correctional officer. They transport me to the prison immediately. I said it right too. Don't get on here and correct me and say it's immediately. I said it right. Immediately. They transport me immediately. I pull up in the van. Listen, I got my orange suit on, handcuffs and shackles. Dramatic effect me, please. I'm a high-risk inmate. I've been on the news twice. I done been on the news twice for my case. Now I'm on the news for the escape charge. I mean, I'm considered extremely dangerous at this point. I'm considered extremely dangerous. Special aggravated robbery, special aggravated kidnapping, first degree premeditated murder. Then I got 3 counts of felony murders. And now, on top of that, I got an escape charge. I got the dreads at the time. And I still got the bottom grill in. Don't reach in my mouth. I'm gonna bite you. So I'm one of the few that still got the bottom grill in. You know what I'm saying? So when they transport me like I'm Hannibal Lecter. Oh, that's a fact. They transport me like I'm Hannibal Lecter. So when we pull up, the way they let me out the van, it was like that. It was making an announcement saying he's here. All the officers come outside, the gold badges and everything. Everybody's standing out there. They in a little line. They take 2 people to open the door. I'm telling you, these folks was treating me like I was the Unabomber. They standing outside lined up. They got the TAC team out there. They got their shields in front of them. They got their batons. I'm thinking they act like I'm finna get out and attack these people or something. They standing out there. Dramatic effect me, please. They come, 2 officers walk over. One on the left, one on the right. They open the door. I turn around and look. I'm looking at them. They looking at me. We all looking at each other. They looking at me like I'm just finna do something wild and reckless. I step out the van. They said, this way, Mr. Baker. I'm looking at everybody. Everybody looking at me. We all looking at each other. I walk through. My little bow-legged tail. Listen, my little bow-legged tail. And I got them dreads in. Y'all know how we is with the dreads. I'm kind of swinging the dreads. And I got the bottom grill in. I see the officer. The first day I'm here, the same officer I'm talking about, she there. I peeped her right off the bat. I'm looking at her, she looking at me, we looking at each other. I hit her with the L. Listen, soon as I seen her looking at me, she had this little smirk on her face. I don't know what it was. It was 2 of them. It was 2 of them, and it was a nurse. It was 2 of them and a nurse. But that one officer, she had that look like, I'm gonna get him. She had that look in her eye right off the bat. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I hope they put you in my unit. I hope they put him in my unit. That's how she was looking. I hadn't even been there 30 minutes. And then I got the prison jumpsuit on. So you already know you can see print and everything. And at this age, I'm young and mannish. You know what I'm saying? I'm with all that thick, long, wide. Listen, strong. Listen, I'm still. Oh, you see that? We ain't even finna play with you. I look back. They take me and put me in the cell. Take the handcuff. Couple of days later, I'm going to the shower. I take a shower Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. They escorted me to the shower. I got the shirt off. I already been doing push-ups anyway. You know what I'm saying? I already been doing pull-ups, back arms, all that. I already got a little prison physique. You know what I'm saying? And I got... Baker, you ready for your shower? Yeah. Go on, put your hands on the flap. Cuff up for me. Hey, if you ain't already followed me, hit the follow button and double tap the screen. Double tap the screen. If you ain't already followed me, hit the follow button. Commercial break me, please. If you ain't already got the book, listen. Go to my website, jtb3.org. jtb3.org, the book on sale. She said this guy really loves himself. I'm telling the story. You sound like a hater. But listen, check this out. Check this out. So I'm walking to the shower. Put your hands on the flap for me, Baker. Step back, step back, step back. When you're on maximum security, before they let you out, before you step out of the cell, you gotta have handcuffs on your wrist and you gotta have shackles on your feet. When they tell you to step back, they gotta tell you to step back just so you can unlock, so they can open the door. When they open the door, they gonna tell you, okay, put your legs on the bed. Put your legs on the bed. Put my legs on the bed. They put the shackles on. Hey, all right, now come on. They walking me to the shower. I see the officer on the other side of the unit. I'm walking. I see her on the other side of the unit. I go to the shower. I ain't got nothing but a good 3 to 5 minutes in the shower. I gotta keep hitting the button. I finish the shower. I gotta tap the door. All right, CO. Hey, CO, I'm ready, CO. All right, cuff up. They open the door, boom, put the shackles back on my feet right there. Soon as I step out the shower, the same CO standing right here. She in earshot of me now. I can say something to her. I step out. Oh, what's up with you? What's up with you, CO? Boy, and what you got? Life? That's the first thing she say. That's the first thing she say. I guess she seen the look in my eyes. She already knew I was shooting my shot. I don't care nothing about me being in the penitentiary. I step out, what? And when I'm talking, y'all know when the dude got the grill in, I'm talking where she can see that bottom grill too. Hey, CO. Hey, what's up with you? Listen, my dreads kind of wet too, so they dripping. You know what I'm saying? Hey, CO. Listen, and I'm already, hey, what's up with you, CO? Boy, and what you got? Life? Go on to your cell. Go on to your cell. I said, I ain't even got no time yet. I'm here on safekeeping. I'm here on safekeeping. I ain't even got no time. Boy, y'all take him on to his cell. She acting like she all cocky. You know what I'm saying? She a little cocky with it. You know what I'm saying? Like she ain't really going for that. She ain't. Soon as these folks, listen, soon as they close the door, boom, take the handcuffs off. Clap, clap. Soon as they take them off, I tap on, hey, CO. Cause for one, I don't like how she was talking to me. I seen how you was looking at me. I know you putting on for these other police officers who out here. Hey, CO, come here real quick. She come over. What do you want? Hey, dang, I was just trying to holler at you a while ago. What's up? Boy, ain't nobody, how much time you get? Ain't nobody, boy, whatever. She turned around and walked off the door. But listen, this when I knew it, this is when I knew what was up. She walked off with that real hard walk. When she walked with that real hard walk. You already kind of flat and stiff anyway. You know what I'm saying? Them the details I ain't gave you. She already was kind of flat and stiff anyway. You know what I'm saying? But she was walking real hard with it. Come on, you ain't even flat-footed. Why is you walking so hard for? She I tapped the window. Hey, come here, CEO, come here. She turned back, boy. I said, I ain't want to, I just want to see you walk off again. Boy, whatever. She walk off. I'm sitting there watching. She putting on for a criminal. For real talk. She putting on for a criminal. I see you. I see you putting on for a criminal. That's what you doing. You really listen. So a couple of weeks roll by. They moved me upstairs. They moved me upstairs on the real max unit. You know what I'm saying? So I get upstairs, and I'm still going back and forth to court because I wasn't even supposed to be in prison. I'm in prison before I was supposed to be in prison. So I get there. The website is jtb3.org. jtb3.org. If you ain't already following me, hit the follow button on TikTok. If you ain't already following me, I'm on both lives. I'm on my IG live, I'm on my TikTok live. If you ain't already following me, hit that follow button. The book on sale too. The book on sale. And y'all already listen. And then look, check this out. So when they moved me upstairs, about 2-3 weeks go by, I gotta go to court. Somebody knock on the window. It's early in the morning. Baker, 41-41-46. I'm bringing the hoodies back out at the end of the month. Baker, 41-41-46. I'm laying in the bed. I already got that morning wood. That morning pig already up there. Y'all already know what's up. That morning pig is up there. He's stiff. And you knocking on the door at the perfect time. Baker, 41-41-46, get up. I need you to pack your stuff. You going to court. I raise up off the bed. Listen. I raise up off the bed. I don't slow. I'm taking my time. I'm finna bust my move. I raise up off the bed. Blessings, family. I raise up off the bed and hit her with that long stretch. My body is turned towards her. I raise up off the bed with that long stretch. Oh, that pig up there. I know she pig watching. I already know she pig watching. Ain't no way you missed that. My YouTube is Joe Baker. Go subscribe. So I walk my little bow-legged tail over to the door. What's up, CO? She said, boy, what you stuttering for? Then she looked at, I said, I'm up here. I said, I'm up here. Boy, whatever. Take these bags. You got to go to court. Take these bags. I said, dang, what's up? Boy, pack your stuff up. She can't even talk straight at this. Dang. She walk off the door. Pop. I pack my stuff up. Hey, whoa. Come here, CO. She said, what's up? I said, hey, look up. Hey, go on, write your number down. You know I'm finna get out today. She said, you finna get out for real? I said, yeah, I'm finna get out. I said, I'm gonna hit you up when I get out. You know what I'm saying? I pull up on you. You know what I'm saying? She was like, boy, you ain't finna get. I said, yeah, I am. She said, hold on. She walk out, went and wrote the number down. She come back, slide the number on the door. Soon as she slide the number on the door, she walk out. My homeboy on the vent. Hey, Joe T. His name 211. We call him 211. Hey, Joe T. Hey, what she just slide under your door, bro? Why aren't you worried about what this woman? Man, you need to go to sleep, man. Rest your neck, boy. Hey, Joe T. What she just slide under your door? Man, lay down, bro. What is wrong with you? Lay down, man. What is wrong with you? So look, check this out. I'm good. How you doing? How you doing? So they take me to court. Let me speed the story up. They take me to court. I ain't there 10, 15 minutes. Soon as I go, they continue the court date. I come back from court. Same procedure. You know what I'm saying? I'm a maximum security. I'm in all white with the blue strip. You know what I'm saying? When the all white max come through, everybody got to move out the way. So I look penitentiary. I look presidential. You know what I'm saying? I'm penitentiary presidential. You know what I'm saying? I'm presidential in the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? And dudes in the penitentiary in their head, that's really how they view that. You know what I'm saying? That's dope right there. You know what I'm saying? When you come through and everybody got to move out of the way, it automatically make everybody look like, man, who is that right there? Who is that? They come through. We got a max coming through. Max from security coming through. Max coming through. All the nurses and all the women. Listen. When they holler Max coming through, all the nurses and all the women officers gonna be looking. Who is that? They part the Red Sea like I'm Moses. I come through, dread. Who is it right there? Dramatic effect me, please. I got an officer on the left, officer on the right, officer behind me. I'm considered extremely dangerous. Not only that, I got an escape charge. Oh, this dude that was on the news for the escape down there in Springfield, that Robinson County. That's the one that escaped out of the jail. I come. Elevator, we're going up. We're going up. We're going up. Step on the elevator, Bacon. Step on the elevator. Step on. Go ahead. You step on first. All right. All right. We come off the elevator. We got a max. We got a max coming through. We got a max. Everybody move out the way. I come through that thing. Guess who the first officer I see as soon as I step through the door? Huh? I see her. She see me. We see each other. I come through the door. She looking like. She had a little smirk. Listen. She had a little smirk on her face like she was happy to see me come back. Listen, let me tell you something about these women, about these women CO. It was like, she was like, oh, he back home. He back home. I think she would have got upset had them folks release me. These women who be in these relationships with these inmates, they be with these going with the incarcerated, the ones who going with the incarcerated, they like you being incarcerated. You know why? Because they know where you at all times. They know where you at. And if you got a phone, they know why he ain't answering the phone. You gonna answer your phone in the penitentiary. You gonna respond to text messages fast in the penitentiary. So when you got an inmate that you dealing with in the penitentiary, you know what's up. She had a smirk on her face like, he back. He is back. Like, why she looking like that for? I walk. You know, I already know I'm smiling back though, but I'm thinking, what? She a little creepy. She acting a little weird. You acting a little weird. As soon as I walk by, what's up, CO? She said, what you doing back? I thought she was getting out today. I said, I'll holler at you in a minute. They take me to the cell. Slam the door. Soon as they slam the door. Hey, CO. Hey, come here, CO. She flying over there. What's up? I thought you were getting out today. Look. I thought you were getting out today. I said, man, they done put the court date off about 3 months. She was like, dang, that's messed up. Dang. She said, well, guess what? They got me working third shift tonight. I'm coming in working third shift tonight. She said, I'm gonna be here. She said, I'm gonna come knock on the door. I said, oh, bet that. Come see me. Come see me. She said, okay. So boom, I'm laying in the bed. I know it's shift change because I hear the keys. I hear and I hear the radio. I hear, you know what I'm saying? They swapping, they exchanging up there. So I get up out the bed because I'm in here watching I got a routine of shows. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to watch CSI. I got to watch Ratio. Then I'm going to watch Criminal Minds. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to watch NCSI. You know what I'm saying? Los Angeles. You know what I'm saying? With LL Cool J and them and the little Portuguese woman. You know what I'm saying? I got my lineup of shows I'm watching. You know what I'm saying? I think she came in when I was on Criminal Minds. You know what I'm saying? So I get up. I try to make it seem like I ain't really pressed. So I look out the door to see if it's her. Oh, it's her. I go right back and sit down. I got my icy whites on. I got my going to court icy white. You know what I'm saying? I got my icy whites on. Then I got the icy white. You know what I'm saying? I got two long john sets. I got the icy white long john set for when the women officers work. Then I got the little dingy, you know what I'm saying, that I work out in, go out on the big yard. You know what I'm saying? That's just how they doing it in the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? I got the sets. Hold on. I got the sets broke down. Hold on, how I put this down? Hold on. I don't know. I got the sets broke down, right? So she coming through doing her count. When she come through, I'll be back in a minute. I'm playing it like I'm cool though. That was up. I'm trying to turn this. I said, oh, that's what's up, that's what's up, that's what's up, that's what's up. She finished her count. She come back over on the door. What you doing? What? Hold on. I don't know what, I don't know. I'm on maximum security, 23-1. I'm sitting in the cell, I'm watching TV. Why is you come over and ask me what I'm doing? I'm doing time. I'm doing time. I'm like, oh, I'm just shit. She trying to make, listen, the CEOs, they be trying to make you feel like you ain't in jail. No, they be trying to make me feel like I ain't in jail. What you doing? I ain't doing nothing, just chilling, watching TV, you know what I'm saying? Just watching TV. What's up? Oh, yeah, I told you I was going to be here tonight. We having a little conversation, right? We having a little conversation. So finally, it's 2 female officers working this night. They really be looking out for each other. That's how it really happened. She say, the girl called her. So she was like, hold on real quick. Let me go take care of this paperwork real quick. I'm going to come right back. So when she get ready to walk off, I always tap that window. Hey, CO, come here. She said, what's up? I said, hey, come on up in here. Come on up in here. She said, what? Soon as I say that, everything changed. I'm talking about, I don't know what went on. You know, I don't know if it gave her butterflies or what. I'm looking at her, she looking at me, we looking at each other. She said, what? What you say? I said, come on up in here. She said, you trying to get you trying to get you some, ain't you? When she say that, listen, I'm just playing at the time. I'm literally just playing. My heart started beating. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking, this one, whoa. She acting like we in a whole relationship at this point. The way she talking, the way she moving, it's like she don't even comprehend that she talking to an inmate. I'm in prison, woman. I'm in prison. Do you understand that? I am in prison for special aggravated robbery, special aggravated kidnapping, first degree premeditated murder, 3 counts of felony murder. I got an escape charge. Not only that, they got me on maximum security. I'm on 23-1. And at this time, I'm playing crazy. I'm taking 23 psychotropic meds a day. This woman sitting here talking to me at the time like I'm rap type. Like we could be a thing. She said, you trying to get you some, ain't you? I ain't gonna play no games with her. You know where I come from. I'm young, mannish. I'm ready at all times. I don't care where it's at. I don't care where it's at. What? Am I trying to do what? I said, yeah. But I'm just playing because I don't know if she playing or not. I don't know if she's serious. She said, soon as I said, yup, she reached on her hip and grabbed the keys. Soon as she stuck the key in the door, she was finna come in right then and there. I said, whoa. I said, hold on real quick. Hold on. She said, what? She said, what is it? She said, what is it? What is it? I said, I had to think real quick. I said, hold on. I said, let me finish watching my show real quick. She said, what? I said, let me finish watching Monk. Monk finna go off in about 20 minutes. I'm gonna finish watching Monk real quick. You come back. She said, finish watching Monk. I said, yeah. She take the key out the door. She said, oh, okay. She walk off. Listen, when she walk off, I'm in the cell, I'm thinking, man, hold on. She was finna come in my cell. Listen, that's what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? And with the charges I get, I had to watch Monk. I'm thinking with the charges I get, you know, my brain started computing. I'm trying to figure out, is the way I could get out of this? Can I say she you know what I'm saying? She came in the cell, took something. If she gonna come in the cell, if she get caught, she say my brain doing all of these things. And then at the same, I'm young at the time. I'm probably like 19 at the time, going maybe 20. And I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna call home and tell the homeboy, I'm in the penitentiary dropping pigs. You know what I'm saying? That's really what I'm looking at, this badge I'm finna get. Man, I'm finna call home and tell the home, man, I'm in here, man, drop penitentiary pig, bro. Bro, you ain't talking about nothing. You still talking about Alicia from high school, bro. I'm in here dropping pig on the CO. What? That ain't nothing, bro. And I'm in here, you see the charge, I escaped now. I'm in here dropping pig on the police, bro. You ain't talking about nothing. That's how I was looking at it. You know what I'm saying? So look, I'm sitting down. Before I sit down, I grab the soap. Wash the walls up. I wash the walls, wash the walls, wash the wall. I'm in here like I'm on the town. If she step in here, I gotta make sure it's smelling good. You know what I'm saying? I can't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no plug-ins. I ain't got no plug-ins or nothing. But I got this yellow down soap. You know what I'm saying? I got this yellow down soap. You know what I'm saying? So I can't put that curb cologne on. So you know what I'm saying? I take a little wash up real quick. You know what I'm saying? I could do that. You know, hey, y'all double tap the screen, double tap the screen, double tap the screen on TikTok so it'll send the live out. And if you ain't already followed me, hit the follow button. If you ain't already followed me, hit the follow button. And commercial break me, please. If you ain't already got the book, my website is jtb3.org. The book is on sale for $15. Go get the book, jtb3.org. Double tap the screen. Double tap the screen. If you ain't already followed me, hit the follow button. If you ain't got me on TikTok, on Instagram, go follow me on TikTok. JOETB3. JOETB3. If you ain't got me on IG, my IG is BAKERII. Listen. Y'all gotta go get me on YouTube too, man. Go subscribe on, because I can tell the stories different on my YouTube than on here. You know, they'll knock the live off if I say the wrong thing on here. YouTube, I can go in. My YouTube is my name, Joe Baker. If you go to my profile page, go to the icon, pow. When you hit the icon, pow, it's going to show you the Instagram and the YouTube. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. But look, check this out. If you ain't already following me, hit the follow button. Monk getting ready to go off. Monk getting ready to go off. I'm sitting here heart pounding, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying? I'm dead. You know what I'm saying? I'm dead. You know what I'm saying? The Cougars on the town back in my time, the Cougars got me equipped. You know what I'm saying? I'm a vet. I'm a vet when it comes to doing what I'm about to do to her. You know what I'm saying? That I ain't concerned about that part. You know what I'm saying? The Cougar taught me, listen, I'm cool on that. My. One arm on neck, one arm on front. In the cell. What is you saying? What? My. In the penitentiary cell. I'm not finna, ain't nothing but metal in here. Listen, I'm telling you, up in there, put your head up against that toilet right there. What is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna play no games with you, woman, lady, ma'am, CO, police, correctional, whatever you want to be called. I hear the keys. She walking over there. She on her way. I can hear her. I can hear the key. Because all the inmates, listen, y'all know the toilet. Yeah, she could get hit. Her head can hit the toilet. And now, you know what I'm saying? Because in a cell, you know, the bathroom, the toilet is in the cell. And we right here, you know what I'm saying? So if you know what I'm saying? Her head can most definitely hit the bottom of that toilet seat. For sure. For sure. She this close to the toilet seat. She most definitely can hit the toilet. Look. So I hear the key. I raise up out the bed. I'm standing in the back of the cell. I'm standing in the back of the cell. She come to the door. She holler, "You ready?" She don't know. I'm kind of nervous at the same time. Of course. You know what I'm saying? You probably finna come in here and catch a charge, though. And that's what I'm thinking, too, because I'm thinking, man, if she come in here, I get, you know, everything, come, I can run up out the cell. Oh, help. And then I can tell my lawyer, look, tell them they need to drop this case. Or I'm finna sue the state. I'm thinking that too. So I'm standing in the back of the cell. Got my hand, I had my hands in the long john for a little second. I at least gotta have my boy on mid, because my brain, listen, my brain going fast. My brain. So, you know what I'm saying? The pig ain't doing really what it need to be doing, because, you know what I'm saying, my emotions is high. Like everything, my anxiety is high. Like it's a lot of things going on. So my brain ain't communicating to the pig like it need to be communicating. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna shoot it straight with you. But at the same time, thick, long, wide, strong. I'm kind of up there. I'm mid though. Still, I'm just standing there. She put the key in the door. Oh, moment of truth at this point. Moment of truth. She stick the key in the door. Soon as that door swung open, I knew in that moment right there, this is for real. She stepped in. Everything moving in slow motion at this point. I ain't been in the penitentiary a whole year yet, I think. I ain't been in the penitentiary a whole year yet. I'm already dropping P. I'm already dropping P. So I'm already knowing when I take this time, I don't care what penitentiary I go to, I know for a fact I'm dropping P. I know for a fact I'm dropping P. She stepped in there. She was too confident for me. It was the confidence. When she stepped in there, she pulled the latch down. She pulled the latch down and pushed it open so the door won't secure all the way. She pulled the latch down. She pulled it up. She turned around. At this point, I'm looking at her. She looking at me. We looking at each other. You know what I'm saying? She said, "Boy, come on, come on, boy. I ain't got all night. We ain't got." She listen. I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful on how I because I don't want them to knock the live off. I don't want them to knock the live off. And the commercial break me, please, real quick. If you ain't already got the book, go get you a book. JTB3.org. JTB3.org. And listen, if you ain't already following me, hit the follow button. Hit the follow button. Yeah, I was nervous. I ain't never been in a situation like this. You know what I'm saying? I done been in a lot of situations. You know what I'm saying? I done been in a lot of situations. You know what I'm saying? This was new to me. This was new to me. And look, while I got y'all on here, because it's almost 2,000 people on my TikTok. It's almost 2,000 people on TikTok. We got almost 100 on Instagram. If you enjoying the story, listen, just keep it real with me. I keep it real with you. Cash app me $1. Cash app me $1 if you enjoying the story. My cash app is OKSoBoom1. OKSoBoom1. Yeah, my heart was racing. Have you ever dropped pig or gave away big purr? Have you gave away big purr in the penitentiary? Yeah, I was scared. Cash out me $1. OKSoBoom1. OKSoBoom with a 1 behind it. Look, check this out. Check this out. So now I'm looking at her. She looking at me. We looking at each other, right? She said, "Boy, come on. I ain't got all night." She get, you know, the CO's got the waistline belt. She I'm still standing there like that because I'm trying to see what's really going on. I'm trying to see how this finna go. You know, I don't know the procedure for this one. I don't know the procedure. So I'm hanging back like this. I done put the mat. Listen, I done put the mat in the middle of the floor. I done put the mat in the middle of the floor. Down on mat. Down on mat. Listen to me. Hold on. Listen. Down on the mat. Listen, cause I got a point. I can't give all the detail because they'll knock the line. They'll ban the line. Listen to what I'm saying. This part, this part, you know what I'm saying? This part, to the knees. You know what I'm saying? This right here to the knee. Down. I'm looking. She looked back at me. She looked back. Why? Down. She said, "Boy, come on." I look, cause y'all know I'm silly. I look. Big purr is in the cell. Big purr right there. Big purr right there. At that point, I'm not having no kind of problem, no kind of pig problems then. Thick, long, wide, strong. Oh, he up there, a 10-hood. He stiff. Whoa, that's big purr in the cell. That's big purr. What is you? Pop. Man, she talking about, boy, come on, pop. Next thing you hear, whoa. Don't take no deep breath now. Don't take no deep breath now because you didn't know pig was like that. That was the longest deep breath I ever heard in my life. Yeah, cut like that, just like that. Listen. I'm talking about this. Y'all gotta be careful. Just like I'm on the town. I'm not even in prison no more. Listen, I'm not even in prison at this point. My brain has absolutely knocked out that we are in a cell. We is not in the cell. We is not in maximum security. We is not in the penitentiary. We is on the town. I'm in there rapping, gentle, bites. All it's going down in here. It is going down in the cell. So listen. If you ain't already following me, hit the follow button. If you ain't already following me, hit the follow button. And then see, this is the thing. Not only being young and managed, I'm a pleaser. It's no way my first shot at possibly this woman going to tell these penitentiary, whatever that you want to call them, the penitentiary thoughts. It's no way I'm not finna let her go tell the penitentiary women community that don't even mess with Baker. Don't mess with Baker. No. Because that's how it happened in the cougar community. Once one cougar got it, she told all the cougar community. And when the cougar community got a hold of the information, all of the cougar community had to find out for themselves. So with that being said, that's the same thing finna happen with the CO. I'm finna drop pig on this CO. She finna go tell the CO community about Baker. 41, 41, 46. He up there in 25 cell. Girl, that's how every story gonna start when they tell the CO community about me. Girl, Baker, 41, 41, 46. Girl, I'm not finna play these games with you. I am not finna play these games with you up here. So look. So it's about to happen, right? It's about to happen. Guess what I say? What you want me to do? I said, what you want me to do? What you want me to do? Guess what she say? Because I already know. I already know it. How good? I already know what's up. I was a cougar trained me. I'm a veteran. I said, what you want me to do? Guess what she say? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. You don't care. Woman, I am facing 51 years in prison. You was finna I'm finna put a whole seed in you. What is you talking about? I'm finna have a whole child in here. I'm trying to, listen, talking about you don't care. Huh? I'm finna shoot the club up. Soon as she said she didn't care. Listen, after you hit that squirm, after you hit the squirm, listen, after you hit the squirm, you kind of stop. Don't move. Listen. Listen. True story. This woman get up. Whoa. She secured the door. Boom. She said, I'm 33. I'll be 34 December the 2nd. 34 December the 2nd. If you enjoying the story, hold on, because I ain't through. Y'all got to hear the rest of this. If you enjoying the story, look, cash out me $1. Okay, so boom, 1. What you mean, did she? You disrespectful. You disrespectful. Listen. Okay, so boom, 1. That's my cash out. Okay, so boom, 1. If you ain't got the book, listen, go get the book. It's on sale right now. JTB3.org. 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 Listen. She secured the door. I'm finna tell the story. She go to the bathroom. I'm in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? In situations like this, even before prison, on the town, I always had a little celebratory dance. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the cell like that. I'm in the mirror. I'm in the little penitentiary mirror. You can barely see. I'm in the penitentiary like that. I get on the. Hey, 211. Hey, 211. He sleep. I'm over there. Ooh, I got a little celebratory dance. You know what I'm saying? This is a celebration right here. This is a celebration. I mean, she come back over to the cell. I said, what's up? She said, hold on. She said, give me about 20 minutes. I'm finna come back in there. You finna do what? I'm finna come back in there. She said, We need to do everything. She said, we finna do everything. She said, when the sergeant them come up here and the lieutenant and do everything they need to do, she said, I'm gonna have her. She said, we is finna do everything. I said, nah, I said, when you gonna work third shift again? When you gonna work third shift again? She was like, I don't know. She said, the only reason I'm doing this